Well, if you're looking for a trout fishing adventure, then you've come to the right place. Hey, you! You're watching Robbie Fishing. It's cold, it's wet, it's miserable, and I'm going to make my way through all of that thick vegetation to the creek to see if I can catch a trout. This is dodgy, and it's dark and gloomy, and probably leechy, I would imagine. I can hear the creek, but I can't see the creek. I do fish this creek quite regularly on my channel. Oh, shit, it's a lot further down than I thought. Now, I think I'm getting quite a bit closer to the creek here. I have fished this creek quite a few times on my channel. It's one of my favourites. I've just never fished it way up here. Imagine the leeches that'll be on these wet bracken, waiting for a deer or a wombat or a wallaby or a fisherman to walk past. Now, I'm really committed here. Like, Loretta and Holly dropped me off and they're going to park at a bridge about 700 or 800 metres upstream, and I have to make my way up to that bridge. If it's too hard to pass, well, I'm in trouble. I've only got gumboots on, so I suspect I'm going to get wet feet. I can see water. I'm almost in. I'm down to the last little hurdle, and that's this steep little ledge down into the creek, and then I'm in. Righto, I'm in. I came in through all that there. I'm starting off with a little striped tiger micro minnow in black caviar colour because that served me well just recently, and a tiny weeny little size 6 1/32 of an ounce jig head by Striped Tiger, the one that I gave a test run to in a video recently. I was kind of hoping that the rain would just be nice and light, but she's certainly coming down now. Hopefully the camera lens isn't too wet and fogged up in this video. Quite a bit of colour in the water thanks to the rain. I think worms may have been the better option, but anyway. All the leaves are brown, and the sky's grey. Got him. Oh, done him. Hooked one next to that rock. He wasn't very big. Had him on for like 2 seconds, then he was gone. So far, I've managed to keep the water out of my gumboots, although right now it's about ½ an inch away from going in. Well, look at this spot. If I don't catch a fish here, I'll be taking off my little black caviar micro minnow and replacing it with an orange spawn one. Got him. Oh, look at that. I need to take it off. I was just about to lift that out of the water then. I wonder what my underwater release footage will look like in the rain. I'm going to try it. First little trout, little brown trout on the micro minnow, micro jigging. Let's see if I can get some underwater release footage. Rainy day release footage. I'm on the board. Righto, it was only a small fish, but I'm on the board and I've got it right at the back of the hole, which opens up the potential to catch more fish in the same hole. I also just realised on the way in, I said I've never fished in this section of creek before. I actually have fished here. Rowan from RKJ Fishing, Rowan and I got in here late in the season a couple of years ago and didn't see any fish, and we walked up to this pool, but this is where we got out. We got to this spot and we didn't see any fish, and we sort of thought, well, if there's no fish in this hole, there's none anywhere, so we got out. So that little bit, that last sort of 100 metres that I walked up to here, I have fished with Rowan, but we got out here. So I've never been upstream of here. Because the water's dirtier than normal because of the rain, I'm making more casts than normal to give the chance, got him. Oh, look at the size of that. He got off. He was only just holding onto the tail. I was just going to say, to give the trout a chance to see the lure properly. That was a small fish. Got him. Yes. It took a lot of casts because of the dirty water, but it's a lovely brown trout. I wouldn't normally make that many casts into a pool like this, but because of the water's dirty and I know it's going to be harder for them to see, I've just continued, I've persevered. Very, very dark in colour, this brown trout. Come on, buddy. Come and have a look at the camera. Oh yes. Beautiful fish. Very dark, but very well marked. I'll see if I can get some underwater footage. Lovely dark trout. See you later. Gone. The sky seems to be getting lighter. I'm kind of hoping that that means that the rain's about to clear up a bit. Geez, I love this. Absolutely love it. Not just the fishing, but the adventure. The not knowing what's around the next corner. Despite fishing in this area all my life, there's still so many streams and so many bits and pieces of streams that I've never fished before. And I love that unknown, that adventure. I could come across here and find a wall of logs that I can't get past, then have to turn around and go back. I just don't know what to expect. And I think that's what I love most about it. I could also come around here and find a beautiful big hole teeming with trout. Problem with the fact that the combination of the water being dirty and all the rain on the water, I can't see into the water. So I can't see whether I'm getting any follows or not. The flip side to that is while I can't see in, the trout can't see out as easily, making it a bit easier for me to blend in. Got him! Haha! He's not even fighting, look! It's a lovely little rainbow. You hit the loop, he's taken the plastic. He's trying to get me feeding right here. Right. Come on, mate. Lovely rainbow trout. Oh, there he goes. He got off. He didn't actually take the plastic, he had it sort of pulled right down. He hit that and he barely even fought. He just hit it and then I dragged him in. That was really bizarre. It is now bucketing down rain. This is living. I feel alive right at the moment. I feel very alive. Living life to the fullest. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. There's a follow, I can see the whale waves. The first time I've seen that, because the water's dirty and because it's raining and I can't see into the water, I haven't actually seen any follows, but that was the definite follow and he's following it again now. Got him! Oh, done him! It was a nice brownie. He took the black. I was thinking about putting an orange on and I hadn't done it yet. It wasn't a bad fish. This is a nice little place. Nice little cascade. The water has gotten so dirty with the rain. I think this is where I get out. I'm back. I have actually walked into this pool from where the car is. I walked in there about 12 months ago and bait fished right near the end of the season. But it's all this bit that I've just fished that I haven't been into before. Well, I came looking for an adventure and I certainly found one. I was doing okay with a little micro jig until it started bucketing down rain. Then the water came up a bit and it got really, really dirty. and then the fish just shut down. I wanted an adventure, I found an adventure. Thank you for watching my adventure.